Moving to Michigan. Thinking about moving to the Mitten and wondering how much it's gonna cost you? Well, you're in luck because I made this video and you just found it. I hope you're ready because we're starting now. Welcome if you're new here and new to me, and my name is Paul and I make videos about cities, areas, and all sorts of things all over the great state of Michigan. So if you like what you see, consider subscribing because there's a good chance I'm going to cover some of the stuff that you're interested in or maybe will be interested in the future. And if you want to buy or sell a house in Michigan or Metro Detroit, let me know because I'm also a full-time real estate agent and I've helped hundreds of people buy and sell all over the state of Michigan. Now that's my website. You can just go there, click it into the interwebs, and you'll find me. All right, so how much does it actually cost to live in Michigan? Well, Michigan is actually the 7th cheapest state to live in. The number 1 most expensive state to live in is Hawaii because it's an island. Do you live on Spam there? That's what I hear. Spam, bacon and spam. You love Spam in Hawaii probably because it's so expensive to live there. It's not that expensive to live here, but I'm gonna break it all down for you. So for this list, we use a 100-point system, 100 being the average, and if you're below that, you're below average. If you're above that, you're above average. Makes sense, right? First, we've got to talk about the homes. I am a real estate guy, so I've got to cover the homes first. Michigan ranks at about 86, 100 being average. We're at 86, so it's cheaper than average to live in Michigan. The average home here in Michigan costs about $151,000 compared to the average cost in the United States of $231,000. So, hey, you get more house for your money. Stretch your dollars, stretch them out. So those home prices do not include taxes. So taxes are a whole different animal in Michigan. They can be all over the place. I'm sure that's the way that it is with real estate in every other state in the United States, but every county and area is different with tax. It even changes depending on what school district you're in. If you're curious about how much it will cost for your taxes, because taxes don't go away, you should check with your real estate agent, or I will link a site below where you can actually estimate what your taxes will be if you are planning on moving to Michigan. You just need to know the city, you need to know the county that you're going to be in, and the school district, and the taxable value of the home. So it's super important to note that when you are looking for houses in Michigan to buy, especially when you're looking at websites like Zillow and things, if it's not a brand new house, if it's an older home, the taxes that you see there will not be the taxes, or probably will not be the taxes that you're going to be paying when you move into that house. Good chance they're going up. I made an entire video about that. If you want to know what your taxes are going to be, use that site, look it up. Shameless plug here. I can also help. Just ask me, no charge. Next up on our list are groceries. Groceries are actually cheaper here in Michigan, so we rank at a 93, 100-point scale, 93, under average. We have chain grocery stores here like Meijer, Kroger, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Aldi's, and one of my favorites, Bush's Marketplace. So important thing about Michigan as a whole is we have a 6% sales tax on just about everything except for groceries. And in Michigan, pop, soda, or Coke, or whatever you call it, is considered a grocery, and so is candy. So if you like to make some Diet Coke and gummy bear soup, you like to heat that up, that's what you eat.
Oh, that's gross.
No tax on that. You do that all day long. I mean, it sounds absolutely disgusting. I don't even know why I just said that. Speaking of Diet Coke, if you have your Coke cans, your Diet Coke cans, your Sprite cans, don't throw them away because in Michigan we have a 10% deposit. So you pay that when you buy them and then you return them and you get your deposit back. I can always tell when somebody's from out of state because they throw away their pop cans.
Bottled, recycled it.
Drives me absolutely crazy. I pick them out, collecting cans, like the can man. Fun fact about those grocery stores is many, many, many years ago, I worked at Bush's Marketplace for years. I mean, I loved that company. I love that store. I still love it to this day. I shop there all the time. It is my favorite grocery store of all the grocery store chains. Shout out to Bush's. You're awesome. Check them out if you're driving by one because they're super nice. They treat their employees very well. Next up on our list is healthcare in Michigan. So healthcare is cheaper in Michigan. We rank it at 86, so 86 out of 100. So we are under the national average for the cost of a hospital room, dental care, and doctor's visits. So if you get sick a lot, maybe Michigan. You could enjoy the great outdoors, hanging out in Michigan. And if you have a big deductible, your money goes further because it's going to take you longer to pay off your deductible because things are cheaper here. Stretch those dollars out. Next up on our list are the utilities in Michigan. We rank at a 100.1. So like just above, just a little smidgen above the rest of the United States. That's not like too bad, right? So we're like right on par with the rest of the US with heating and cooling your house. And if you're moving here, you're probably gonna use consumer's energy or DTE or a combination of the two. So get that all set up. If you are buying a house in Michigan, you can actually ask a real estate agent to check with the current owner of a house to find out what their current utility bills are or have been. People do it all the time. It's important to do that because some houses have older, non-high efficiency furnaces and things, but the houses are really well insulated, so it's sort of like a wash. Like, it still does a great job. You don't have to pay a lot of money. Like, my furnace is from 1976. My bills are not very high. Next up on our list is transportation. So transportation is a tricky one. We are actually at a 115.1. That's 15 points over the national average. You basically have to have a car if you're going to live in Michigan, because we are the motor city, or Detroit is the motor city. I mean, no one's forcing you to buy a car, but it will make your life a whole lot easier if you do, because we don't have a lot of public transportation like they do in some of the other big cities and things. And we're really not a state where you can reliably bike or walk to work. This isn't California. In Michigan, on average, it's only sunny, like actually sunny, 170 days of the year. That's not even half. So if you're gonna bike to work, more than half of the time, it's gonna be not very nice outside. And who wants to walk or bike to work on a snowy day? Not this guy.
Yeah, me neither.
I would rather drive in my car, because I love cars, or on my motorcycle, but I don't get to ride that very often anymore because I'm always showing houses, and it's hard to show houses when you're on a Harley. So if you do want to make Michigan your home, I am always happy to help. But you're probably going to need to narrow down where you're going to move first, so check out some of these other videos and playlists around here, and I will see you